Today I am probably going to shoot one of the neatest rifles I'm ever going to lay my hands on. This is a Remington auto-loading rifle, otherwise known as a Model 8, otherwise known as a Model 81. This one is chambered in 35 Remington, and I'll show you what that looks like here in a minute. But this gun was actually patented in 1900, one of the very first successful auto-loading rifles ever made. Excellent design, made from 1906 to 1950. So, you know, a gun like that could only be designed by one guy, and that was, of course, John Browning. So what we got here is a 4-digit serial number on this. It's in the 3000 range. So this gun was probably made in 1907, and I get to shoot it. In 1911, they made a few changes to it, and they called it the Model 8. And in 1936, they made a few more changes and made it and called it the Model 81, and it was made until 1950. So it had a long run. We're going to take a quick look at it. This does have a 5-round internal magazine, has a peep sight on it. And you notice that really thick barrel? Well, that's not really the barrel. Of course, you have the barrel right here. This here is actually a shroud that fits over the barrel. And the reason it has that shroud is this is recoil operated. And what that means, actually it's long recoil operated. When you fire this, the barrel actually comes back with the bolt for a fraction of an inch, and then the barrel stops and the bolt continues back. So you actually have a couple of heavy springs in here that works the mechanism on it. And I do have a video that shows how to take this gun completely apart. So if you have one, check out that video. But I'm kind of anxious to put some rounds through this. Oh, one last thing. A little history on this gun. Frank Hamer, the Texas Ranger that tracked down Bonnie and Clyde and set up that ambush, this is what he used. A Remington, I believe he used the Model 8, but his was chambered in 35 Remington, and his gun had a detachable 20-round magazine. So you know what? He had a lot of firepower back there in 1934. So anyways, let's take another quick look at this, and then we'll put some rounds to it. I don't have a whole lot of rounds, but it's going to be fun. Hey, just real quick, this is a 30-30, 150 grain. This is your 35 Remington 200 grain. Oh, I want you to know, every time I shoot this, it's going to cost me $2. Every time. But it'll be worth it. I'm going to start off by shooting 2 rounds through this for a couple of reasons. One, I don't know if it's going to go full auto on me or not. If it does, I only want 2 rounds in it. Because it hasn't been shot in many, many years. The guy that actually owns this gun, a gentleman named George, he actually bought this gun, I believe he said 1946. He bought it from an old miner, and he paid $10 for it. So let's see if old George got his money's worth. Got a little bit of a kick to it, but that was fun. Let's set up some targets and do some blasting. This round actually produces a little more energy than a 30-30 round. Whoa. Tore that baby up. Ouch. I like this gun. I'll tell you, I love this gun. I also love this 35 Remington. Man, what an awesome round. Really got a lot of power behind it. George, if you want to sell this, I'll buy it right now from you. If not, maybe I can pick one up some more. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching.